Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be telling you guys about how I got to that point where I started using crutches. This was me 2 years ago, and I was using crutches for 2 years. Yes, 2 years. I got to that point one day making a TikTok in my bathroom in 2020. Like, if I could ever go back to the past and tell myself how I shouldn't have been making that TikTok, I would in a second. Everything felt normal that day until I started feeling a sharp pain on my hip. And I thought that maybe because, like, it's just a pain, like, it's just like every pain, like, maybe tomorrow is gonna go, but no. The next day I started feeling pain, and the pain got to a point where I couldn't even stand anymore. And it got to a point where I couldn't even wear my shoe, I couldn't wear my pants, I couldn't wear anything. I was like in pain, like real bad pain. So at that point, my anesthesiologist sent me to a hip specialist doctor. And when she sent me to the hip specialist doctor, it took us time. Then finally we got a date, and on that day I visited the hip specialist doctor. That's when I got my crutches. I didn't know how to feel at that point. Like, I didn't know if I should be sad, I didn't know I should be crying, I didn't know I should be depressed. I just didn't know how to feel. So the hip specialist saw us, and at the moment she was pregnant and she was almost due, so she had to go on a leave. And she went on a leave for 6 months, and during that 6 months I had to use my crutches for 6 months. And I came back and I thought everything was going to go to normal, but everything did not go to normal. We went to the appointment and I thought that, okay, I'm going to stop using crutches now, I'm going to go to normal. Like, I was so happy, excited. And I went to the doctor, and then she was like, your hip has gotten worse, and I need to send you to another hip specialist. I was scared. I was like, what? So finally, we got in contact with that hip specialist. He checked my hip, and he was really professional. And like that day, that's when he was like, okay, we have one solution. You need to get a surgery done on that hip. Man, I was so happy, but I was sad. Like, I was just like this. When he told me, I was like... So before, because he had to make sure that he could get a good hospital where he could perform the surgery on me, and my insurance had to approve of it. So it took us 3 months, and finally went to the hospital that he said that we'll do the surgery. And we went there, they checked it. It took us time, like 1 month. After that, we went again, and they gave us a date. The date was April 7th. And when we got that date, we had to make sure that was the date, because I was like, every single time that hospital, they get my hopes up. They'll be like, oh, you guys should come, and the next day they'll be like, no, you can't come because the person is not gonna be here. So I was like, okay, you guys make sure that make sure that that's the date. So after April 7th, they did the surgery, and that's when all my problems were gone. Yeah, it was gone. What do you think I was gonna say? It wasn't gone. Okay, I just wanted to talk to you guys about like transitioning to hip, like to clutches. You could see my little friend right there. Honestly, the transition was really bad for me, because like I took it good at first. Honestly, I took it very good at first. I was like, yeah, okay, it doesn't matter, I'm not. And it got to a point where I started to care and feel like, oh, I wanted to be like everyone else. Everybody else is doing sports and playing things and running, and why can't I run? And I got depressed, and that's when I started like focusing on other things to make me happy. Like, not like drugs, I wasn't vaping, I wasn't doing none of that. I don't advise you guys to do that, but if you see, I'm not saying you should go do drugs. I'm just saying that, like, then I was focused on other stuff to make me happy. Like, yeah, Like I was reading the Bible, praying, and doing a lot of stuff, and that really gave me comfort that everything was going to be fine. So yeah. Afterwards, I had to go for physical therapy for like 3 months after the surgery, and the nurse came to check on me. Everything was great. Everything is great now. And like I just wanted to tell you guys, if you are going through like a surgery or anything, like everything will be fine. And like this is just short term. Don't go think about stuff and think about it and get depressed, and nah, don't do that. Please stop thinking about stuff. Everything's gonna be fine. Everything is gonna be fine, okay? And yeah, like if you guys like this channel or like the video, you could give me a like, and you guys should go check out my Instagram and subscribe to the channel. I love you guys so much. I'm gonna make more videos about this if you guys want to see more.